Hello and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Aries. I'm Jamie Kale Miller, and with me is
I'm Julia Mikas, and hey there, Aries. Got some things to tell you about your career, the Aries, because there's a lot of planetary activity happening here. Your focus is really on work. You got the sun in the 10th house, and it just becomes more and more preoccupied with it throughout the month because Mars, Mercury, Venus all cluster here. There's also a new moon in your 10th house happening early in the month, and new moons are new cycles, new beginnings. So a new cycle is happening. In your career. You might be starting a new project, for example, or making just kind of opening up a fresh page in career early on the month. So very, very strong focus. Now, last month, Mercury was going retrograde in Sagittarius, which kind of created a whole kerfuffle, but now it's direct in your 10th house, which is very helpful. It means that you're very preoccupied and you can plan and really strategize ahead with your job. The other big elephant in the room is that Pluto, which has been in your career house for the past decade and a half, is going to be moving out of it into your 11th house this month. So for the past many years, Pluto has been transforming your career. You may have gone through many, many jobs changes until you found what it was that you're really, really focused and allied with doing. Maybe you even had a lot of control issues and power struggles that came up at the job too, while Pluto's been in this house. So, definitely kind of an intense time in career over the past number of years. But having Pluto come out of this house means that your career can kind of move ahead and be a little bit more stable, be a little bit more constant in the coming years, which is nice. I know Jamie has some things to tell us about relationships too.
Yeah, absolutely. You're feeling pretty adventurous in your romantic life at the beginning of the month from January 1st to 22nd because Venus is traveling through your ninth house. This is a continuation of the end of last month. Venus in the ninth house means that you may be interested in um, you know, going out on dates that are more adventurous in their nature, or adventuring into a different, a new dating app or a new dating style, or dating exotics, people who are from a different cultural background from yourself, so that you can learn and grow in relationship with that person. That might really appeal this month, and especially from January 1st to 22nd. After that, Venus moves on into your 10th house and begins to bring some benefit to your career, making you enjoy socializing with your coworkers more. So that'll be nice. Now, also, during the course of the month, during the week of January 16th, like the week surrounding January 16th, Venus is going to come into a square with Juno. And so if you're already in an existing relationship, and as Juno, goes retrograde in the middle of the month, we're all going to be cast upon a sort of an inward journey to discover how do our relationships need changing, our personal and professional relationships. And when Venus comes into sort of argument position with Juno during the week surrounding January 16th, after Juno has gone retrograde, well, that could be, an argument that kind of triggers like, what is this relationship really about? And, it really needs some examination. Try not to look at it in too much detail, because you might find yourself, just going down way too many lines of thought. And Juno's going to be retrograde for several months, so it's kind of a long haul transit. And we'll say more about it in the next couple of months' horoscopes as well. So I want to speak to finances too. There's some lovely news about that, which is that Ceres, which is the ruler of your second house of money, and loves ruling that house because she's very comfortable with that Taurus zone of yours. But she is placed in her happiest spot to be, which is the ninth house and the sign of Sagittarius. She just loves the way that she can grow your money and your self-worth while she's traveling through this house. And she's been here since last month. She's moving in direct motion, which means forward, moving quickly, and can really, do some great growth with you around what you deserve, you believe. So here's the thought. Your money is only as abundant as you believe that it can be. And so this is a time to learn and expand into believing that you deserve more so that it can find its way to you. Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this horoscope, please do hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tell your friends all about us.
You can find our site at pandoraastrology.com to get a reading with one of us, and find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.